Hi, I am Puja, assigned leader of today's group discussion. Television has become one of the most influential forms of media, shaping ideas, attitudes, and lifestyles across the globe. With the rise of globalization, foreign television channels have gained significant popularity, bringing international content into our homes. The exposure to diverse culture and perspective can be enriching, but it also raises an important question. Are foreign television channels destroying our culture? On one hand, critics argue that the channels often promote values, lifestyles that may conflict with our traditional beliefs and practicals. They fear that this influence could lead to the erosion of our culture identity, particularly among the young generation. On the other hand, proponents believe that the foreign television channels provide the opportunity to learn about the other channels over global understanding and connectivity. They argue that the cultural exchange can be inspire creativity and encourage processing. So my first question is to Orko that how foreign television channels can have promoted unhealthy and unreaching lifestyle among young generation.
Okay, so see, Pooja. So foreign channels often promote the Western values and the lifestyles and norms, which can overshadow local traditions and the customs. And this may lead to a loss of cultural identity. Okay, and this is happening nowadays. And young audiences are particularly impressionable and may adopt the behaviors, fashion, and the ideologies from foreign shows, which can dilute local cultural practices. And many foreign programs promote consumer culture, encouraging the viewers to aspire to lifestyles that may not be sustainable or relevant in their own cultural context. So I think this is the main.
Okay, now Rimita.
Please repeat your question once again.
Okay, my question is how foreign television channels have promoting unhealthy and unrealizing lifestyle among young generation.
Firstly, I want to say the foreign television channels has become an integral part of our daily lives. They offer different cultures and lifestyles and also different music taste, new words which are adding in our vocabulary, and also it's really adding many outfit values and many other things in the local youth nowadays. To be honest, the Western culture is growing day by day nowadays by the foreign television channels. However, by this thing, the youth of this generation and this country is getting really lost of our actual local identity of idols who are in our country, and they are losing and they are not getting the actual identity of the idols nowadays. So they are losing their own culture by adopting the Western culture by their own.
Thank you, Rimita. Now Aviru.
So, as per your question, Pooja, foreign televisions influence some people to adapt foreign languages, habits, and lifestyle, which is actually not good. But we actually forgot our own cultures. In spite of adapting their culture, we should acquire our knowledge, our traditions, and values.
Okay, now Piyush.
Uh, Foreign TV channels shows many programs that are not good for young people. They shows violence, bad behaviors, unhealthy habits. These programs can influence young minds and make them do bad things. They can also make young people feel bad about their own cultures and values. That's it.
Okay, thank you. Now Abhishek.
In my opinion, foreign TV channels show program that promote Western culture that promote Western culture, which can influence our traditional values and customs.
Okay. So my next question is to Rimita that how uh, foreign television channels fails affect and influence the dressing sense of native culture.
Okay, as per we know, according to our country traditional and culture, most of the women and the men wear the traditional outfit, which can be like kurta and sari. But after the foreign television channels has came, most of the time the people seeing and watching the actual modern dresses like short dresses, backless, anything etc like that. So most of the time the youth of this culture and country is getting more influenced by that, and they are adapting that dressing sense from western culture, and they are like forgetting like where to dress and how to dress about that, and they are forgetting their own culture by this thing.
Okay, Orko. So we are showing that the dressing sense of Indians are changing because they are influencing from our foreign culture. So how the dressing sense feels effect on our culture?
So, as my opinion, I think the dominance of foreign media, especially from Western countries, it can lead to the erosion of local customs and traditions, as audiences may begin to favor foreign lifestyles over their own, and younger generations may be particularly susceptible to adapting foreign cultural trends, fashion, and the behaviors, which can overshadow the traditional practices and values, whichever I have told you before. And many foreign programs promote consumer culture and lifestyles that may not align with local values or economic realities, and leading to unrealistic aspirations among viewers. So that's my opinion.
Okay, Orko. So my next question is to Obhirup that we are showing that a tradition is going into our Indian culture that live in relationship. This is not present in our culture. After before we are when we are seeing after 30 before 30 years ago, this is not present in our culture. So what's your opinion that is it the effect of our foreign culture?
So Pooja, living in a relationship. Your question is living in relationship while couples are unmarried, right?
How it is influenced by the Indian sorry the foreign television channel.
Okay, your question is living relationship, right? Okay,
Yes,
so
yes.
there actually, if we see our tradition, there are some people there are people who lived in abroad or foreign countries. People are living relationship without any marriage ceremony or without any registrations of a ceremony. People of Indian, they and whenever they Indian people go to the other countries and travel to other countries or any purpose of job, they travel to those countries. They seen that they have seen that people can live without a marriage. So I think they are adapting those things without knowing the full things, and I think this is not a good thing. People doing these things without having a proper future plan.
Okay, Abhirup. Now, Piyush, what's your opinion?
No opinion on this topic.
Okay, now Abhishek.
What's your question, Puja?
We are showing that living relationship is now trending in our native country. So, what's your opinion that is it the effect of our foreign television channels?
Oh, give me some time, I will say.
Okay, Rimita, do you want to ask any question?
Yes, I have a question to ask. May I? Okay,
Yes.
so the question is that most of the time we see the foreign TV channels providing the different Western food culture. Do you think that food culture have a huge impact on our country culture and food culture? My question to Pooja.
Yes, obviously. After 30 or 40 years ago, there were not any foreign food in our country, right? There are only rice, dal, roti, these types of food. But now, our food habits also changing, right? Now, in breakfast, we are eating various types of Western food. And we learn from this from our foreign in our foreign television channel. But we don't know this. So yes, it has an effect on our food culture.
Okay, same question for Viru.
See, a few years back, people are so much dependent on the foods they farm on the lands. The farmers, which like they mostly dependent on the foods like rice, the things they have grown in the lands. Like nowadays, people are adapting so much food, packaged food. Like they are consuming breads like pizzas and burgers, which is more not our actually food. They are adapting foods from the native countries.
Okay, Orko, do you have any point to say?
Just points or have to discuss
You
about
can
the
just
points?
give the point.
Okay, so there are unrealistic expectations about the food they are showing us and they're influencing us. And there are homogenization of food cultures, then commercialization, then food trends over tradition. These are the points to be discussed.
Okay, Piyush, do you have any point?
Yes, I have. Foreign food culture impact Indian food culture, but we should not forget our traditional foods. We should balance foreign and Indian foods for a healthy life. That's it.
Okay, Abhishek, do you have any point to say?
Yes, I have one point. Sometimes we get excited to want their food, to want try to their food. That is my point.
Okay, that's a nice point. Pooja, you can continue.
Okay, Abhishek, do you want to give my answer?
Give me some time. I will say. Okay.
Okay, Orko,
Pooja,
do you want to ask any question?
yes, yes, yes.
Okay.
So this question is for Dimita you. That is, do you think that how do foreign TV channels or television channels impacts our self-image or body image?
Okay, I actually agree with this because most of the time we see in the television, like foreign television channels, they promote the slim figures. They actually promote body shaming, and even like your they also promote racism. And most of the time, if we see the modeling agency, they provide the people who are white skinned or slim. And even it's really less if we see in like African like channels, they promote the black but slim models. The plus size models are really rare to be seen. So that's why the foreign television channels is become popular because of racism and the plus and minus size of the dressing sense.
Okay,
Nice
my
points which we have discussed.
next question is to Rimita that we are
Puja,
now
just a minute.
saying
Just a minute. I haven't completed mine. Just a minute.
okay.
Okay. So this question also for W2. After W, you can continue, Puja.
Okay, I have also a question. Repeat your
I
question,
will give
Orko.
you opportunity.
Okay, Orko.
Okay, so yeah, yeah. So my question was to Dimita that what do you think that how do foreign TV channels impacts our self-image or body image?
Yes. Orko, I believe that foreign channels, as Rimita already said, that they promote so much racism. As I showed many of the foreign fashion shows, fashion TVs. So there are lots of people who got the chance, who are actually like slim and who are actually a white skin, and they are not only white skin, they some also black skin people are also got the chance. But I see that there are some balanced like slim and like figure racism.
Okay, now Puja, you can continue.
So my next question is to Pius and Limita that now we are noticing that people now more addicted in foreign television channels and now slowly avoiding the folk culture, right? There are so many folk culture which is the very strong part of our Indian culture. So what's your opinion about this? Is it is destroying our culture? And
So
my
can you
next
give me
question,
can you
okay,
give
okay.
me a time? Okay.
And my next
Apoya, can you
question is
repeat
to
one more
Orko.
time?
Okay. Now people is more addicting in the foreign culture, foreign television culture, and now people avoiding slowly the Indian culture, the Indian folk culture, right? The like the bihu dance, like the Indian folk culture. So, what's your opinion about this? Okay, can you understand? And my next question is to Orko, Abhirup, and Abhishek that there are okay. I am asking the question. Then Abhirup, you ask the question. My next question is to Orko, Abhirup, and Abhishek that what's your opinion that we have already so much various types of artists, right? Like Jamini Roy, Ganesh Pine. They already draw various types of beautiful paintings. So, what's your opinion that for the influencity of the foreign culture, foreign television culture, we started to avoiding our Indian art? Can you understand?
I don't
Okay, just
understand your question, Puja,
give me one.
because your
Okay,
voice is
okay.
buffering.
Okay. So my question is, we have already various types of talented artists like Jamini Roy, Obon Thakur, Ravi Thakur, various types of artists. One is fine. They already drawn various types of painting. So, as we are addicted in the uh, foreign television culture, they are showing their own culture, right? Their own paintings in the television. So, are we avoiding? Are we addicted in this those foreign culture? We are copying those culture. We are avoiding our own culture, own our artist's culture. Can you understand? Okay, now Abhirup, you may ask your question.
Okay, should I ask the question or answer this question?
Ask your question at first, then you will
Okay.
answer.
Okay, so my question is that like foreign cultures and foreign TV channel shows, like do you think that foreign channels shows too much focus on money and luxury, and also foreign TV channels are making people follow Western lifestyle too? Okay,
Please
Orko.
repeat your question one time.
Okay, so like, do you think that do foreign channel shows too much focus on money and luxury? And as the same question, like this, another part of the question is like, are foreign shows making people follow Western lifestyle? So, did you get my question, Puja? Okay, Orko, you
Yes,
first.
yes.
Okay, so Abhirup, answering your question first, I want to answer the Puja's questions. Can I, Puja?
And no, Virup, you ask your Virup's question, then you will ask me.
No, no, I'm not asking a question to you. When you have asked the question, I got my answer, and want to tell you before
Uh,
telling
Oviru,
Abhirup?
you at first give your Ovirup's answer, then you will give me your answer.
Okay, okay. Don't just miss those things. Just answer this question. After this, you guys answer Puja's question. Okay,
Okay, so for that, just let me think about it.
okay, okay. Rimita. Till then, Rimita.
Okay, most of the time, the foreign television channels are promoting their Western culture and Western brands like H&M, Padon, Zara, etc., etc. And that's why it's getting more popular nowadays between every all countries all over the world. That's why they all are getting their companies into our own country to make them more popular. And that's all the thing. That's why you can say that the foreign television channels are providing materialistic love more much and like many much than the actual love by the people. They know the luxury is the part of their life, and without luxury the man can nothing do. That's why they run for the money, car and etc rather than their official real love. And that's why this is the negative side, the biggest negative side of the foreign television channels.
Yes, Rimita. Piyush.
I'm not thinking about your question, Avirupa. I'm thinking about Pooja's question.
Okay, but I asked the question.
Okay, Abhirup, I have your answer.
Okay, Piyush, you think? Just let Orko answer. Okay.
Okay, so as per your question, Abhirup, I think yes, foreign television channels, particularly those from Western culture countries, often emphasizes themes related to wealth, luxury, and the consumerism. And this portrayal can have various implications and effects on audiences, in particularly Indian audiences, and including those in India. Okay, so many foreign shows, especially reality TV and dramas, showcase extravagant lifestyles, including luxury homes, high-end fashion, and expensive vacations. And this can create a perception that wealth and material possessions equate to happiness and success. And exposure to such content can shape viewers' aspirations, particularly among younger audiences, because the younger audiences think that in the movies they are so much rich, they are, I mean, there are so much money uh, in their home. Okay, they're, I mean, getting so lots of money, so their minds also changing that we have to gain the money, accept anything. So these are the thing. And last thing I want to tell that the consistent display of luxury goods and services can fuel consumerism and encouraging the viewers to prioritize spending and material acquisition over other values or experiences. That's my opinion on that.
Okay, Orko. So we are moving towards the Western culture without any flaws. Okay. Piyush, you have any answers?
No,
Okay,
no, no.
Piyush. Uh, okay,
Okay.
Can I
Ovirup,
can I
I
ask?
want the question.
Can I answer of your Pooja's question?
Yes, yes. Wait, Rimita, you give me my question answer first.
Okay, so firstly, I want to say that by watching the foreign television and channels, we can see that most of the glamorous entry of that Western dance, and most of the youth is getting really addicted to that. That's why the people, because of their white skin also and slim, that's the also thing, they also get really addicted from that dance and music. And because they have a different music taste from our own culture, that's why the youth of today's, it's getting more insanely like towards that specific thing, and they are forgetting our own folk dances and music like that. That's why kind of we are losing our own culture from that.
Okay, Rimita. Now, Piyush.
I think many Indians are forgetting their own culture. They are trying to copy foreign culture. They wear foreign clothes, eat foreign foods, and celebrate foreign festivals. This is making Indian culture weak. Indian culture is very rich and beautiful. It teaches us good values and tradition, but many Indians are not interested in that. They think foreign culture is better, but we should be proud of our culture, our Indian culture. We should learn about it and follow it in a good ways. We should not forget our own culture just to copy foreign culture. That's it.
Okay, Rimita, do you want to add any point?
No, I don't want to add any point. I just want to ask a question.
Okay, wait.
I have a
Now
question.
Orko. Okay, wait. Now Orko, give me
Okay,
your
so
answer.
I'm just telling shortly. Okay, so the impact of foreign television channels on Indian art and culture is very much complex issue, and opinions on it can be very widely. So there are many potential negative aspects. So the influx of foreign content can lead to a homogenization of culture, where local traditions and art forms may be overshadowed by the global trends, and this can result in a decline in the popularity and practice of traditional Indian art forms, and exposure to different cultural values and lifestyles through foreign media may shift the priorities and aspirations of younger generations, and leading them to favor Western ideals over traditional Indian values and practices. That's it.
Okay, now Pius, ask your question.
So my question is, how can we promote our local culture, through our own TV channels and media platforms? Let's start with Avirup.
I can't understand your question. Please repeat and simplify.
Uh, 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 because of foreign culture, some people forgetting our own cultures, our Indian cultures. So how can we promote with our social media platform? So my question is, how can we promote our local culture through our own TV channels and media platform? Can you understand?
Okay.
Let's start with Avirup. Avirup.
Like um, in social media and media is the platform where we can promote vastly. Like we should take a step to the social media to, or we can go to the any media platform to promote this our local cultures. That's all.
Uh,
Remita.
Sorry, interrupting, Pius. Abhishek, do you want to ask any question or you want to give my answer?
I want to ask one question, and also I want to say your questions answers.
Okay, okay. Please wait. Pius, you continue.
Okay, now Remita.
Can you please wait a few seconds? Let me think about it.
Okay, okay. Puja.
Look, our television and social media has already um, showing our own culture. Okay. So it is growing, and so we have to again focus it strongly, I think.
Okay, Orko.
So, Piyush, there are lots of things to discuss. So, I want to ask a question rather than answering your question. Okay, don't mind.
Okay,
Okay, okay. Okay.
Piyush and Orko.
Abhishek.
Abhishek, you ask your question first. Abhishek, unmute yourself and ask
My
the question.
question, my question is: do you think foreign TV channel have a significant impact on on our culture? I want I want to ask Orko. Orko, can you understand my question?
I think we have discussed it. So, ask something else.
Okay, okay.
Okay, okay, Abhishek, you answer my question.
What I say, excessive watching of foreign TV channels can lead to a decline in traditional practices and customs, and also we have to improve. That's all.
Okay, Piyush, do you want to ask any question?
No, no.
Okay, now Orko.
So I have a question. Can I ask?
Yes, yes.
So my question to you guys, especially for Rimita, that how has the inclusion of nudity and vulgarity in Western media influenced the Indian societal norms and perceptions of sexuality in non-Western cultures, particularly in countries like India?
See, firstly, I want to mention that the people who are watching the foreign TV channels and etc., not only that specific channel, if you see in many different countries, they also have a other side for this thing, for vulgarity, you can say, the nudity, you can say that. So that is the own a people's perspective if they want to watch or not. So it's their perspective, to be honest. And kind of you can say that it has a big influence on that, because firstly, the when we started to watch the foreign TV and channels, they firstly introduced that specific thing, that there's a thing named sexuality, vulgarity, nudity, and we can earn money from that. And this all thing is getting institute and getting a huge like intro in different countries, and that is the thing which is growing day by day, and people showing it. That's why the whole thing is getting really vulgar nowadays. So this can be a big thing of foreign TV channels. They promoted this thing first, but we are keeping it and making it really larger day by day.
So, Rimita, you have said that they have just shown for some time and we are just doing for long time. Okay.
Not for time. The firstly they introduced that, and we adapted that, and then when they saw this can lead to popularity, they started to promote and market that.
Okay. Thanks for your opinion. Yes, Piyush?
It's a by mistake.
Okay. Yes, Rimita, do you have any answer or just
Okay,
want to
Rimita.
ask?
Wait. After before asking your question, I have a question for everyone. That how can we balance the benefit of exposure of foreign culture with need to the preserve our own culture heritage?
Pooja, repeat your question, please.
So my question is, how can we balance the benefit of exposure to foreign culture with the need to preserve our own culture heritage?
Try to make it little simplified so that
Pooja,
everyone can
just make
understand.
it so much simple because it's not that much, I mean, easy to understand.
Wait,
It's
look,
getting complex.
in foreign culture, we can learn anything like our foreign culture, how we can communicate with every other their language. So if we try to uh, avoid them, then how we can learn this from our Indian television system? Piyush, unmute yourself. Mute yourself. Sorry. Can you understand? Okay, Orko.
Okay, so Pooja, just give me some time to think.
Okay, Dimita, you ask your question, then you will give your answer.
Okay, so I have okay, so now maybe we should talk about the heart of the discussion. So
Uh,
before that, I just want to ask a little question for Oviru. Just you can answer my question. So the question is that mostly we can see the foreign television and channels, they are providing a specific stereotype of specific country. Like they can say the France is more expensive and more stylish. India is kind of poor country like that. So do you think it's kind of promoting stereotypes?
Yes, it's a promoting stereotype. Like, see, and most of the foreign channels post these things because They want views because there are some, like India has a vast uh, people who use internet and who have the television accessibility. People are using television and they want the views and TRP. So see, if someone showing us the back side of the country, that particular channels are getting TRP and getting benefited by these things. Like most of the people on the foreign countries knows that there are always some good parts and bad parts or every countries, but they want to show us the bad parts because they want some views. Like they cannot they cannot do the same thing for China because China is more powerful than most of the countries. This is the things I'm is it is my opinion.
Okay, sure. Pooja, continue, please.
Okay, this is the time for discussing the heart of the question. So the heart of the question is, are foreign television channels destroying our culture? How it is destroying our own culture? What's your opinion? We are till now discussing the how it is influencing our culture, right? So how it is destroying our culture. So Orko,
So we have talked a lot about it. Like foreign channels often promote the Western values and lifestyles and norms, which can overshadow the local traditions and customs, and this may lead to a loss of cultural identity. And a foreign media often portrays the cultures in a stereotypical manner, which can lead to misunderstandings and a lack of appreciation for the richness of local traditions. And foreign TV channels most of the time focuses on the, I mean, wealth, how much luxury they are living in, and for that reason uh, Indian cultures are so much influencing by them, and for that younger generation are ruining. Okay, I mean they are destroying us from every aspect. So that's my opinion on that.
okay, now Rimita.
Okay, as per we discussed a lot about the impacts of foreign TV channels on our culture, I want to say that firstly, when we are consuming the media, we thought that media can help us to get the knowledge around whole over the world. But when the foreign TV channels are introducing many other things like music taste, it can be dressing sense or etc. It can be food culture, you can say that. So this everything is getting different, and the youth of this culture, not only the youth, many people of this whole like country is getting influenced by that, and they are adapting that the foreign and western culture is the superior, and there can be nothing good rather than that. And that's it, and this is all the mindset which is getting in that people's head, that if you don't adopt the western culture, it can be language, vocabulary, you cannot be educate yourself.
Okay, now Viru.
Foreign TV channels and foreign cultures are actually destroying our own cultures. Like people are going to people are nowadays going to the clubs. They are so much eager to go to the club instead of go to the any temple or any masjids. They are not enjoying our traditions, our cultures. They are more likely go to their like foreign. They are try to adopt their foreign cultures. Like people not I we cannot like show tell that these young youths are the responsible for that. People, the parents are also adapting those things. Like they are also try to act like modern people. They try to balance with the culture of the foreign cultures.
Okay, Rimita, do you want to add any point?
Yes, I want to add a point that the foreign TV channels and commercial is kind of promoting alcohol and cigarettes. And this is why the youth is like of thinking about that being alcoholic or like drinking is the cool thing nowadays.
Okay, now Piyush.
I think foreign television channels are not entirely destroying our cultures. They are a part of a global exchange of ideas and cultures. We should watch this channel wisely and take only the good things from them. It is totally depend on the people. How can they take it in a good or bad way? That's it.
Okay, Orkut, do you want to add any point?
Yes, one point I want to add, that is foreigners are so much abusive because most of their conversation they are abused so much. So that's one point I want to discuss.
Okay, now Abhishek.
Okay. In my opinion, some channels destroy our culture. For an example, like some fashion related channels like some fashion related channel showing some dresses that that's not suitable for our culture. But in our India, everyone follow their own freedom what to wear and not. But still some foreign channels introduce new fashion and trying to imitate that. So that's may destroy our dress culture.
Yes, Abhishek. Virup,
Just I want to say just one thing that foreign television channels can bring like bad changes, but they might take some people who forget Indian traditions and cultures, but it also helps to learn new things and see the world differently.
okay, Rimita.
Some foreign television channel also provides some educational stuff like discovery and etc. So this is also a valuable point of that.
Okay. So, in my opinion, that yes, obviously the foreign television channels are destroying our generation, our Indian culture. So, it has feels affect every types of things like our dressing, our culture, our food style, every types of thing. So as Piyush said that this it as it has the positive side also, we have to take the positive side only. We have to learn from them that how to communicate, how to learn their language, how we can knowing the global understanding from them. So this is the main point. So I have still have a question. So I asked a question. Do you want to ask? Do you want to give answer of this question?
Surely you can ask that.
And I asked this question. Can I again repeat? Should I again repeat?
Okay, just firstly say the question. Let us hear it.
What?
Firstly, ask the question. Let us hear it. Then we will think.
Yes. I asked that the in Indian. Sorry, I asked that if we try to avoid the foreign television channel because this is a feels bad effect on our Indian culture. So how if we are avoiding, then what we should do
Can you
or
please?
balancing how we can balance this.
Okay, can you answer your own question? Firstly, let us give the example.
Okay, Obiru.
Like I have an answer of this question of your question. To avoid totally foreign cultures at this point is not really possible, because we are already adapting so many things like foods, cultures like and traditions. We have already adapted so many things. If we want to avoid, but just I think we should keep something in our mind, that we should not forget our own cultures. Like if we are going to any club, this is not bad, but we should also focus our all traditions. Like we can go to the temples, and we should follow our, like you also mentioned that bihu, our folk cultures. We can have that. Like people are nowadays people are not youths, basically young youths are not so active in like cultural activities. Like they are not going to those activities. They are if you have options like clubbing or any cultural activities, most of the people, most of the youths are going to the club. So I think that this should be promoted somehow, that this culture should be like increased.
Okay, Orko.
So, Pooja, your question was that if we try to avoid foreign TV channels, then how we can balance it? So, I think that if the goal is to focus on Indian TV channels while balancing out the content to ensure that it remains engaging and diverse, so we have to explore a wide range of genres within India. Okay, like TV shows such as drama, comedy, thrillers, and historical shows. And this variety can keep the content fresh and appealing, and incorporate regional languages and dialects by showcasing the shows from different states. And this can highlight India's cultural diversity and attract a broader audience. Okay, now, one last thing I want to tell that we have to invest in documentaries or reality shows that explore Indian cultures, traditions, or social issues, and providing the information and entertaining content. So these are the thing we can balance it.
Okay, Rimita.
Okay, I will just keep it short. The thing is that avoiding fully the foreign culture and Western culture is not the answer. We can adopt the educational part of that, maybe a diverse of culture, learning new languages, new places. We can know about the things all over the world, like we are living in. So that's also a point the media and television is made for. So this is not fully can be avoided, but we can also like get a huge pressure on our Indian culture also, like how can we enhance the whole point of getting more attached with the Indian culture. Beside also we can keep a balance between foreign and Indian culture also.
Okay, and now it is time for conclusion. So I am requesting to everyone. So conclude the topic shortly. At first, Orko.
Okay, I will tell after me someone.
Okay, Rimita. Keep it short.
Okay,
Okay.
can you just give me a second?
Okay. Obiru.
Okay, so foreign television channels can really affect Indian cultures in different ways. Like they might influence our own cultures and forget our own traditions, but it also offers some like new ideas and knowledge, and it also provides some educational things we should learn. If we stay connected to our own cultures and enjoying global connect, like we can benefit from both of the cultures.
Okay, Rimita.
Okay, so in conclusion, I want to say that the foreign TV channels have a huge transformation, like how we consume the media. It also offers a huge window of like diverse culture, providing entertainment, education, and also global perspective. However, it also have many negative points, like it is like destroying our culture, heritage, and many things like that. But the keys lines on that, the approaching of selective content, that the people who are watching it also in their hand, how they are like making their own point on this point. And to be honest, the people who are getting their own success or failure, it's their own perspective.
Okay, Orko.
So, in conclusion, I want to say that by prioritizing the diverse genres, regional content, innovative storytelling, collaborations with local talent, and interactive formats, and Indian TV channels can create a rich and engaging viewing experience, and emphasizing local narratives and universal themes will resonate with audiences while celebrating India's cultural diversity. And this approach not only fosters a strong connection with the viewers, but also enhances the overall quality and the appeal of the television's channels, and ensuring that it remains the relevant and captivating in a competitive landscapes. That's it.
Thank you, Piyush.
In conclusion, I want to say that foreign TV channels are changing our cultures. They shows new way of living, but also bad things. Some people copy bad things and forget our own culture. But we can control what we watch. We can choose good programs and ignore bad ones. We should be proud of our culture and not forget it. We can learn from foreign channels, but also keep our own culture safe. That's it.
Abhishek.
Puja, give me some time, I will say.
Uh, Firstly, I have to include this.
Okay, Puja, you conclude this.
Okay. Thank you all for your thought, providing contribution to this discussion. Over the past few minutes, we have explored the complex issue. In conclusion, it is clear that the impact of foreign television channels on our culture is complex. While there are valid concerns about the culture homogenization, there are also benefits to culture exchange and exposure of new ideas. Ultimately, the key of the strike a balance between presenting our culture, heritage, and embracing the benefits of our globalization. Thank you.